IPSUM is a startup from Latin America. We're based in Chile. We created a SaaS for scheduling and planning construction projects based on lean construction and BIM to make that whole process more efficient. We have clients mainly in Latin America, so from Mexico to Chile. And right now we're focusing on how to take the company and the product to the US and Canada as well. So IPSUM is pretty unique in the sense that from the beginning, we focus on how to bring lean construction and BIM methodologies to a product. It's not only about digitizing a spreadsheet, it's about recreating the workflow, making it easier but also robust in the background, and building a step-by-step that is super simple and helps construction projects build a reliable plan. That's our entire focus. And one of the other things that would differentiate ourselves from other products is we're very focused on the data and the analytics, on the reports. Everything that goes into Pro Planner, which is our platform, comes out as dashboards, charts, graphs, reports. So we're very focused on how to leverage the data and bring some insights and more information to project managers. But I would say, obviously, lean is a methodology that is focused on reducing waste. How can we do the same with less resources or not waste resources at all? How can we build, step-by-step methodologies so we don't lose track of time, so we don't leave an activity unattended and not knowing if we need any materials, any machinery, any documents, any RFIs. It's just about looking ahead, understanding what's coming, being able to, release all the constraints, all the potential hazards that you have, and building a reliable plan for your week. That's pretty much the last planner methodology within the lean methodology. And lean has other tools, 5S, Six Sigma, and all of those are applied to construction. And this was the first competition that I've ever seen with construction tech startups, and it was so exciting at that moment because you didn't see many construction tech startups back then. Obviously, you saw the Procore, you saw the A-Connects, but you didn't see many construction tech startups. And the experience overall, it was amazing. It was obviously nerve-wracking because you didn't know what other startups you were going to find, and it was the first time that we were actually competing or presenting to other construction tech startups or VCs or whatever, because before it was only other startups in other industries, and you never got any competitors or complementary software. It was always startups from different industries. So the fact that this was always focused in construction, it was super exciting. It was really challenging at the beginning, but the overall experience was amazing, at least in my experience. So definitely that competition allowed us to be part of the ecosystem, like be known and get some visibility. After that, we got featured by CV Insights as one of the top 100 startups, construction tech startups. So it definitely gave us visibility, understanding of what was going on in different countries, and the experience of knowing other founders from different ages, different backgrounds, different countries, different cultures. That was super exciting. I would say bring your A game. The competition is getting harder and harder in a sense that the level is rising up, which I think is amazing, and it should never stop. And also be open to share what you're building, your knowledge, your experience. Network with all the other founders because they're definitely going to bring some knowledge into your startup, into your team. So definitely network with everyone, VCs, CVCs, directors, CEMEX people, other startups. That's the best way to go. It's super useful. If you're a startup and you just started and this is your first construction tech startup, or you've been in the construction space for a long time, this is the place to be. This competition is the place to be. If you haven't got $10 million funding still, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And if I was starting IPSUM, or if we were like a little bit behind in the road, I would definitely be applying to this opportunity, because it's a place to be when you're building a startup, when you want to launch your startup, or when you're starting to get some traction, or before you got your your first round of funding. This is the place to be, and don't miss it. Don't miss it for anything in the world. There's many songs, but if I had to pick one, I would say it's gotta be Van Halen to rock in the speakers. So I would say Unchained by Van Halen. That's my song.